afternoon, everyone. Good evening. Not so much of a good evening right now. With me, I have our Mayor LaToya Cantrell, as well as our command staff, Deputy Chief John Thomas, Deputy Chief Paul Noel, and Captain Regina Williams, who is over our homicide division. Today is a very sad day. 10-year-old was killed today. Approximately 5 p.m., 5th District officers responded to shots being fired in the 2100 block of Paul. Upon their arrival, they discovered three victims, all kids, all babies. A 15-year-old, maybe 16-year-old female, a 13-year-old male, and a 10-year-old. The 15, maybe 16-year-old female sustained a gunshot wound to the stomach. 13-year-old sustained a gunshot wound to the leg. And unfortunately, our 10-year-old victim is deceased with a gunshot wound to the head. That is unheard of. In a time in which we, as a society, are talking about social justice versus social injustice, we as a community need to take a look at ourselves and what is it that we are doing, what is it that we are accepting as a norm that should not be accepted as a norm with this black on black violence. So I'm begging you, I'm pleading you, with you, the community, to come forward. Any information that you may have. Our homicide team is in charge of this investigation. They can be reached at 504-658-5300. Or you can report it anonymously at 504-822-1111, which is our Crime Stoppers tip. Again, this is unnecessary, this is unfortunate, and most importantly, this is disheartening for us as a community to accept a 10-year-old who has not lived their life yet to be killed today on the streets of New Orleans. We are better than this, New Orleans, and we should be better than this. So homicide will accept and embrace any and all information that can lead to the arrest, because we do plan on arresting and holding those individuals accountable for this unthinkable act. With that, I'll ask the mayor to say a few words.
Well, Chief, I think you said it best. It is not only unfortunate, it is unacceptable behavior that we cannot accept in the city of New Orleans. It is under active investigation, make no mistake about that, and we will ensure justice at every single level. We're right here in the heart of a community. And so with that, we'll take any questions that you all may have.
Start with Channel 6 and the Senate.
Can you explain, y'all are, what evidence or would suggest that this was a homicide? How have y'all been able to determine those factors?
So, to give you a gist of what occurred, our victims, from what we understand, may have been standing in the 2100 block of Parliament when they were approached by individuals on foot who began to fire at the victims. Our 10-year-old victim is still on scene. The 15 or 16-year-old victim, as well as the 13-year-old victim, has been transported to the hospital where they're currently in stable condition. So to answer your question, we have a 10-year-old victim that's still on scene to confirm that this is in fact a homicide.
Any idea what may have led up to this, a possible motive?
Not at this time. This is a very active investigation. This is the very beginning stages of this investigation. So again, I plead with the community. If you have any information with regards to this investigation, please do not hesitate to call.
Channel 4.
Do you know if these victims knew each other or related in any way?
Very beginning stages of the investigation. Again, we do not know the relationships with them, a motive, or a relationship with the perpetrator at this point in time.
Channel 26. Fox 8.
What are you telling the families right now?
The biggest thing is, our hearts go out to the family. But if they know something, their friends, their associates, their neighbors know anything, please call us and give us that information and let us handle it. We do not want any street justice. We do not want any more blood on our streets. Let us handle it. Get us the information and let us do our job.
We're pleading to the parents as well.
Questions? Anybody else?
Did it appear that the victims lived in this neighborhood?
All all of that is still under investigation right now. This is the very beginning stages of this investigation. This happened not even an hour ago, so we really do not know any of that information at this point in time. The purpose of the mayor and I and my team standing here before you is one, to inform you what is the reason why we are here, and also to plead with our community. We have senseless violence that has been occurring in this city over the last month. It has escalated.
And we
It's
also-
time for you to stop.
Absolutely no, and we know that people were out and about in this neighborhood during the time of the incident. So without wanting to jeopardize any of our investigative practices that are ongoing right now, this is all that we can share with you at this time. Just know that it is active. We are going to do everything possible to render justice in our community, as well as plead to residents, parents included, to come forth with information if you have information. But thank you all.
In making these pleas, do you have any idea or lead on a suspect at any time?
No information at this time. As we get more information, of course, we will get that to you. But right now, this is all that we can give you. This is all that we have to give you. So thank you, and please, again, if anyone have any information, contact us.
Thank you, folks.
We'll keep you posted. Thank you.